Hello my friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to hashtag Thrifty Thursday. So this is an open collab hosted by me, and if you would like to participate, everyone is welcome. Just use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday, link my channels, and be a subscriber to my channel and post your thrifty video on Thursday. And it can be from anywhere that you feel is thrifty, is thrifty. So let us see what you got. So this week, I'm doing a different kind of Thrifty Thursday. Did you ever feel like you were thrifting in your own house? Well, that's what happened to me because we are decluttering, and also that means getting rid of stuff, and we are also consolidating stuff. So because we're kind of redoing a part of our house. So let me show you what I found in my own house. So let's see, I've got a few things right here. I have quite a few things to show you, and these were all in another part of our house. Right here, these cards were in our game. We had a couple of shelves where we kept our games upstairs, and now we're moving all that downstairs. So I went through them and got rid of some of the games that we never use, and like we played them once. A couple of them, or a few of them, my husband had got at Goodwill, and they were games I never heard of, but he just had to try them. So anyway, we did, and they weren't great, so we never played them again. Anyway, so those I got rid of, but I kept some of the parts. So this isn't one of the game parts. This is just a pack of cards I found up there. It says Club Special BWPK. I don't know what that's all about. Poker, but I don't particularly like just standard playing cards. I like the vintage ones and things like that I use in my junk journals, right? But these have a pretty red that I have not seen before. See the back? So I thought, oh, well, that's different. So I decided to keep those. So that's the first thing that I found in my own house that was just sitting up there in our game, on our game shelves. So let me get this back in here. Okay, so the next thing, so this is going, all these things are going into my crafty stash, but let me show you these cards. I think these are all from the same game. Yeah, it was called Cranium. That's one of the games that my husband got at a Goodwill. And I don't know, it's probably, a good game, but there's so many good games out there, right? And we play a lot of games with our family, a lot of board games, a lot of different kind of games where you sit around a table and play, simple ones, complicated ones, all sorts. And we also play electronic games. So anyway, so many games. There's, if you're not playing one, why keep it? So anyway, Cranium. These are all from, these 4 little boxes were all from the Cranium game. So when I was looking through it, a lot of the games I took the parts out and used in other ways. One of the ways I use some of the game pieces I put into a big bottle, which I'll have a little short video, like the shorts, I will have one on my channel soon where I show you my game pieces jar. It's a very large jar where I put all the game pieces in. It really is cool. So I'll do that at some point. And I think I already did the video. I just have to get it on my channel. So yeah, these have a little kind of explanation of when you're playing the game over here, and then a little picture over here. So they are cute, and I don't know exactly how I will use these in my journals, but they are cute. So you can make little journaling cards or tags out of these. There's a little star performer. So that's that box. This little yellow box here is full of these. In fact, this one might be in the wrong one. Yeah, this one goes over here. Okay, I see. They're all the same. Okay. See, we never really played this. We might have played it once, if that. Okay, yeah, these are a little bit... Hold on. I'm so unfamiliar with the game that I am now just figuring this out. Okay, so all the yellow ones go in here. There's a little blue box over here of these called Creative Cat. That is super cute though. This is a little worm, word worm. So those all go in this little box here, the yellow box. So I think these are really cute and they can be really fun. You can make little pockets or tuck spots out of them, journal cards, tags like I said. And so here's another box with this little guy. Looks like a little astronaut. He has a rocket pack on his back, but it's full of these, all these same cards. Of course, they all have something different, probably on the back. But yeah, cute little cards. And then this one, this makes it easier because I thought each box had like all different cards, so they're all the same picture with different things on the back, so that makes it a little easier. But this one has a little star on it, star performer, seeing in front of a microphone there. I'm just looking to see. It looks like it was probably a fun game. I'm sure that's why my husband picked it out, but I don't think we ever played it because I just read that little explanation there and it did not sound familiar at all. So the next one, all these blue ones, see they're all different colors, so that's fun. Creative Cat, and there's a little cat there. Oh, he's got a little artist palette there, a little paint palette. That's cute. A little paintbrush or something in his hand, or in a little kind of scalpel or paintbrush in his mouth. That is adorable. I love that. Okay, I mean, I looked at them already, but I didn't look to see what they were doing. I just thought, oh, those are cute. I think I'll keep those type of thing. Okay, so all those I found in my own house. Didn't cost me anything at the moment. And it was bought at Goodwill, like I said, so it probably cost, what, $1.99 or something. Okay, next pile are, let's see, what are they? Okay, so I found, okay, yeah, we had a group, it was a group of games in which I actually kept their boards, like wooden boards that you use to play games like checkers and Chinese checkers and things like that. I kept those. They're out in my storage area, and I'm thinking I kept them. I didn't get rid of them because I thought I would eventually like to do something with them, even if it's hanging it on a wall, maybe out in my, I'm going to call it my she shed. So anyway, I kept those for now. So this is a little, never used, in that little game set. It was a little pack of Go Fish cards. So look, first of all, they're small. See, here's my hand. It's like 2 by 2.5 or 3 there. So little cards with little goldfish on them, and then the other side is the Go Fish game. You know, here's instructions, but little cards. So, you know, it doesn't get any more adorable than that. And I already had them. I didn't even know they were in that game. I don't know if we ever played that either. That's another thing. I think my husband bought that thinking we would use it, but unfortunately we never did, I don't believe. So there it sat for years and years with these cards never even opened. I opened them. I think they had plastic around them. They were never opened before, never used. And here's a little pack of old maid cards. I mean, who doesn't love? I have some like vintage ones I have here in my craft room, but this is a new set, but I've had it for years. I don't know. I'm trying to remember when we bought it. It was probably around 2005, 2006 that we bought that, even 2007. So I've had it for a long time now, way over 10 years. But here's little pictures on here. All the little pictures, and this side is this little pattern here, little swirly pattern. So there's another pack of small game cards. These are all game cards. I have my new playing card bundle in my shop, but these are game cards. So, and then here is another game. This was just a card game, I think, no board or anything. But again, another set of cards. Oh, these go, hold on. Why Why are these mixed up? I don't know. I didn't mix them up. They were like this in the game section. So these are all called Lucky Plus. I might have bought this one and thought we would play it, but we never did. I like card games. Let's see. So these go in that, hold on. These go in the cranium game. The ones I just showed you. So all these green ones go in there. I wonder why they were separated. I don't think I took them out of the box or anything. But I went up there to clean up, to try to help get our stuff out of the upstairs area. And this, I thought my husband was going to go through the games, and he did go through some of them, but he didn't go through all of them, so I went through some of them too. Fortunately. And this is what I found. So yeah, these all go with the cranium game. All right, we got those straight. Then another group of little cards. These say 6 cubes on them. 10-minute rules. Oh, this was a little game of, it had a bunch of dice. 6 cubes. Those are, that's referring to the dice. So these are probably like instructions. Anyway, I kept these. I kept the dice too. I put them in my game piece jar that I was just talking about. So I've got those to do something with. And then this was another card, another game. This was, I kept all the game boards too. So this is called, this is another one my husband got that we never, I think we played this one, but it was kind of weird. And people, we didn't, my kids especially really didn't like it. I don't think you could tell. They're like, wow, this game is weird when we were playing it and stuff like that. But it's called Imagine If. See that right there? Imagine If. And it has, they're all like that on this side. And then they all have little things you're supposed to do on this side. So they're all different on this side. But anyway, there's a bunch of them, as you can see. Now we have some Trivial Pursuit cards up there that I didn't bring down. I'm going to ask my husband if he thinks we'll ever play it, because it's a baby boomer edition. So I thought maybe we would play that more than any of the other, other older editions. I thought maybe we would actually play that, even though we haven't. So I'm going to ask him if he thinks we'll ever play that and see about those cards. But anyway, there's a bunch of these, as you can see. Oh, some of them have numbers. I wonder what that's all about. Here's the same Imagine If on that side, and then a number. So yeah, that can be decorated or whatever. Anyway, a bunch of those. I mean, how many cards are there? Hundreds. Hundreds of cards. Okay, so that's all the cards. So what I'm going to do, besides use these in my own crafting, I have 2 more things to show you. But I have some other game cards in my craft room here that I have used and am using and things like that in my journals. But what I thought, since I, kind of found this jackpot of game cards in my own house, you know how I made up the playing card bundle, I thought I would make up a game card, no playing cards, just a game card bundle. I thought that would be fun. You know what I mean? So I might make up a couple and see if anybody, would like those and put those in my shop, but that will be done in the future, in the near future. So yeah, that's my plan. Just letting you know my plan. So I always put in my title, junk journal supplies, and how I will use them. So I will use them, and I will put some in my shop in the form of little bundles. So the other thing I found in my house was we moved one of my, it's a desk that my husband mostly uses, that we had a little office area upstairs, which we've now moved downstairs. And in the desk, he was kind of, since we're consolidating, we have to get, put everything in a smaller space than we had. We're consolidating within our own house. So if you haven't heard my previous videos, but anyway, in his desk, he found these 2 things that, this is a pack of paper. He said he doesn't know why he had it in his desk. I didn't buy it. He must have bought it for something, but he doesn't know what, and he never opened it. It's still in its cellophane or whatever. And it's pretty blue. It's copy paper from, I guess that's Walmart. But yeah, of course I can use that, right? So it's a pack of, how many are in here? Hold on, 100 sheets of this blue, pretty blue paper. So I was excited to get that, add it to my craft room here. And now it can be used. And we also have a laminator that was in the office that he bought for something. And he used it like once or twice. And he left it up there. And, he's eventually clearing everything out that was supposedly, it's his stuff. Like this was the laminator. And I was like, your laminator's up there. He's like, oh, you can get rid of that. I'm never going to use it again. I don't have any purpose for it. And so I've adopted the laminator now for myself because I have laminated things, but I have self-laminating sheets too, which I really like a lot. They work great for whatever I've used them for, my crafting and my junk journals. But why get rid of I'm going to try it out at some point, the laminator. I have it now in a place where I can use it with my crafty stuff. I have a few crafty things in the other room, and so like I have my Cricut in the other room and my laminator. So at some point I'm going to try it out and make sure it still works for one thing. But he found these in his desk. He found that blue paper and this Scotch thermal laminating pouches, 50 letter size. It probably has been opened. See, it looks like it has been opened. So I think he used these once or twice, but he says he has no purpose for these at all anymore. He doesn't even remember what he used them for. So anyway, now they're mine. So that is my thrifty haul from my own house this week. I hope you enjoyed. So, and maybe, go through your own stuff, go through your games if you want to, consolidate and get rid of some that you're not using. I did that, so that's where I got all this stuff. And so, it has to be done. Sometimes it just has to be done, and we have to take control of these things sometimes, because my husband probably wouldn't have gotten rid of any of these things, but the game parts, he got rid of the paper things, but the games, he probably would have wanted to keep, but, we had to consolidate, and some things had to be used in a different way, and not like we're getting rid of it, we're repurposing them, so, the money was not wasted, so, yeah, I'm kind of excited about making up some game, using these, first of all, in my own stash, and seeing what I can do with these little cards. I mean, they would look really cute in some type of children's book journal, like a little golden book or whatever, any type of little children's book, or just a fun kind of element to add some whimsy to a journal. So I just think they're really fun. That's why I kept them. So I will let you all go. See you in my next video, and have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and hit that little bell. Thanks so much. I'll see you later.